those magnificent men in their flying machine. They go up to the up, up, they go down to the up, down.
Okay, so I joined this new group, the Bolster Bashing people, which are fantastic, but fantastic. I wish I'd met you ages ago, but here you go. So this is the SE58 I'm actually building at the moment. Right, this plane I might add is the ugliest World War I plane in my opinion. Although it was a fantastic fighter plane, did all the best that it did in its day, I just don't like them. But you know, that's I ain't done. It's got to be part of my collection. So just to prove that, because some people are saying that I've just put pictures on of other people's planes, which is beyond belief to me. So just to prove that I actually build these things, there's the bottom wing, and that's the top wing, and that's the fuse, and there's your tailplane stuff, yeah. And obviously there's the plan that I go by. A lot of the time I only use the plan as a guide because that's what you're mainly meant to do. So at the moment I'm actually having a quandary about the machine gun because it sits inside the fuse at an angle, which beyond me, because how they thought of that plane is beyond belief. So engine dummy, engine mounts, this bit comes off, and obviously the front cowling, which is plastic, but then that's how this is done originally from a kit. I'm not used to usually building from a kit, to be honest. I usually build it out of my head or just like make it up myself, you know. But I got this, I obtained the kit, which I thought was quite cool, and I thought I'd give it a go. Why not? It's been a long time since I used the kit to build planes from. And in there is an OS 70, hence why it's sticking out the top. I know it's meant to be a 52 OS 4-stroke, but I put a 70 in because I just think it's a bit more power, gives you a bit more to play with when you're flying it. So because of work I haven't had much time to carry on with it. I mean, this as it is now, I must have finished this as it is about 2 months ago, but because Christmas and posting and stuff for parcels are so busy. So that's basically that bit. The other plane that I'm looking forward to building is my Sopwith Camel, which my mate Ian McIntosh, bless him, we exchanged and done a deal. And the kit, if I can find it somewhere, so I don't know where, oh it's there, it's in there, I don't know if I can get it. This kit, I might add, there with the bad camera work, but I'll get there. Right, here we go. This Sopwith Camel kit, yeah, this is actually 1973 this kit was made, and that's how old it is. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth actually building or rather keep it, but you know, that is the idea, and that's the one I'm looking forward to building because it's so difficult. But this isn't a labour of love, this is a labour of hate. I just don't rate the plane, you know, but it has to be part of my collection because it's obviously a major plane in World War I, and that is my favourite era. I can't help it, I just love the old bipes and triplanes and stuff. So yeah, so I hope I don't upset anybody by saying it's the ugly plane, but to me it's just a box kite, which, you know, I just wasn't really into. But I'm making it because of my mate James Tate, because he built it when we were kids. We basically, when we first started out in the hobby, I had a Sopwith pup and he had a Sopwith an SE5A, and we built them together when we were kids and joined the first model club in that, and so it's just a bit of nostalgia for me, and I wish I'd never bloody started it. So, but I will finish it hopefully once things calm down at work. I'll get back into it after mid-January when things calm down, and I'll get it finished so I can concentrate on my Camel. And then I'm going to look towards building a few German World War I planes, such as like the Iron Decker and stuff like that, you know, which I'm quite happy with, or a Pfalz. I like to build a Pfalz because I think they look comical and they're nice. So there you go. So just to prove it, I ain't just making it up and sending pictures online. This is really it. This is my workshop. As you can see, it's a lot smaller than the other one, but it's there. Okay, so well, so here we are. Maybe I put a light on might help. Okay, so it looks a bit of a mismatch now, doesn't it? I've covered the fuse obviously, as you can see. Right, so it's all there, and I'm using what I've got left of the Solartex basically, because it's no longer existing, is it? So it's all scratched, so it doesn't matter because it's all being sprayed anyway, so that's the point I make. Anyway, it's colourful these. So obviously you've got your top, it goes on roughly like that, see? So the next stage now is that basically I've covered it, so that'll be there, and bear with us, you've got You got this cowl in front here. That'll sit on the front. That needs to be worked on a bit. So we'll get that sorted. So what we do is now, the next stage is to spray up the main bodywork. So it's because the Shuttleworth collection's SE5A is brown, all brown, yeah, as most of their planes seem to be, with black struts, okay, cabanes or whatever. And so that'll be that. And then what you do is all what I'm going to intend to do is add the detailing, as I call it. So you've got like the machine gun, which was sits in roughly there. Yeah, and so when that sits in, you've got to make the cowl, and it covers over the back end of the machine gun. So obviously, once it's all sprayed, you cut out where you need to be to get the glue to adhere to the fuse, and that'll be that in sorted. And then there's a bit of masking involved, and then I'll probably hand paint the actual bit that's covered over, so that'll be easier. So that'll do. Make the pilot, do a little bit here. There's a bit of detailing to go on here, and then the straps that go over, they're easy enough to make. So we'll do them and paint them in, and that's more or less, it's getting there now. So it's, you know, it's now becoming what I would say it's getting close to looking like an aeroplane. So the only thing I forgot to do today was to cover the bloody fin, but I can't be bothered. I was watching the World Cup and England are doing rather well, which I'm quite pleased to say. So that's, you know, nice little buzz. So there you go. So that'll do that. So we're there. So I mean, I'm keen now to get it finished, mainly because I want to start my Sopwith Camel. And this is, as everyone knows in previous videos, this is not my favourite plane. But to be fair, now it's getting to the stage of getting almost completed, and I've kind of got a bit more feeling for it, if it makes any sense. So you know, I'll put a bit of effort into it to make it look the business. And underneath, and that hole there is for the actual charger unit. So you see, so it's all sort of getting there slowly but surely.
Those magnificent men, those magnificent men, those magnificent men.